Hello, my name is Samantha and I am a student at the University of Pittsburgh School of Nursing.
Hi, I'm Kelsey and I'm a student at the University of Pittsburgh School of Nursing.
I am here to give you an idea on what to say when you are meeting your patient. You don't have to get creative every time you meet your patient. You can use the same greeting every time and tailor your response based on what they say back to you.
Each time you meet your patient, you want to make sure you're thinking of how to act. ACT. Assess, communicate, and treat.
You meet your first patient and you think, what can I assess? I've already taken basic life support. Therefore, I know I'm going to check level of consciousness, airway, breathing, and circulation.
Your first patient will most likely be fine, but you can take confidence in knowing that you have the skills to make the critical assessment.
Hello, Mrs. Jones. My name is Samantha. I'll be your student nurse. I'm from the University of Pittsburgh.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing today?
Pretty well, thanks.
Since your patient answered you, you are reasonably sure that they have an adequate level of consciousness and airway, breathing, and circulation. You will learn to do a thorough assessment as the term builds. Your patient may have some concerns.
You're a student. Does that mean I don't get a real nurse?
Jim is your registered nurse today. He is in charge of your care, but I will be working with him to take care of you as well. I also have an instructor who will be in to meet you shortly. The first thing I'd like to do is check your name band and then your vital signs.
What do you mean check my name band? Don't you know what my name is?
Yes, ma'am, I do, but this is a safety precaution. I will be checking your name band multiple times this morning. Kelsey Jones. You'll learn more about checking name bands through medical record numbers and dates of birth, but right now just make sure you're taking care of the right patient. You won't want to take vital signs of Mrs. Smith and chart them under Mrs. Jones. You have finished what you need to do with your patient, but before you leave the room, you need to assess, communicate, and then treat. Every time you leave the room, you want to act to prevent a fall. If appropriate, remind your patient not to get out of bed without assistance. Make sure your patient's call bell is within their reach. You need to also make sure that their bedside table is within reach. Think of other things that you might need if you were stuck in bed. Make sure they have their phone and their tissues. Make sure the bed is locked and the two side rails are up.
Don't worry, your instructor will show you how to do all of this. As the patient, one more thing I'd like to know is when are you coming back?
I will be back to see you within the hour. If you need anything, put your light on.